Hey, what's up? It's Lenay, and you're watching Talking to the Future with Jovate Gray.
Jeans. Got a bodyguard on the front line. I own the clothes that you try on. My shoes, they be Giuseppe, but it's all nigga real preppy. And your soulmate.
Future with Jovate Gray. Today I'm interviewing Lenay. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. So, you can tell us about yourself?
Okay, well, I am an artist. I'm also a writer. But first and foremost, I was about to say 17. I just remember that I just turned 18. So now I'm grown finally. But yeah, I'm 18, and basically I'm just working on releasing hits. I want everybody to know who I am first. So I'm releasing stuff that connects with younger crowds, because I want to tackle the younger crowds first. I want them to actually feel where I'm coming from and to actually feel what it's like to be a teenager and to be living in Detroit first and foremost, because Detroit is a misunderstood place. When people from the whole universe look at Detroit, they think bad, they think crimes and, you know, violence and stuff, and I don't want them to see that about Detroit. I want to actually get the Motown back in Detroit. So I'm focused on that right now, and basically just, I can't really tell you everything because we're so secretively working on big things. But
getting to my next question, I was going to ask, since this is Detroit, Motown, one of the birthplaces of some of the best music in the world, how has that inspired your style?
How has it inspired my style? Everything I do is Motown. Like, I grew up wanting to be Aaliyah because Aaliyah was such a big influence on my life, because the way she came out, she had such like a innocent girl kind of swag about her, and she could dance and she could sing, so pretty, but dance sort of like a boy. I really envied that about her, and that made me love her music. I loved her so much. So she has inspired me. Motown, Maroon 5, all of them, like 5 Heartbeats, all of them, all of those people have influenced my life, period. Just everything that I do is Motown.
And I know, so you being from Detroit, what are some things you see in the city that are good and some things that you see need to be changed?
Number one, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little sassy because I want everybody to know that Detroit needs to stick together, period. We need to have more togetherness and forgiveness and love, because for some reason it's so much hatred, and people, like when you walk past people, it's not even the same. Greeting people, people have these little attitudes, and it's like, I know you go through stuff in your everyday life, but we all need to stick together because we all have dreams that we need to meet, and people wonder why we're stuck at the bus stops and stuff like that, because we don't have togetherness. So I would definitely want to see that change, and I would definitely want to see, let's talk about the good. The good in Detroit is that we haven't lost our swag, because no matter what anybody said about us, Detroit still has our swag. We can do anything and it look good. Anything we wear looks good. We started with the wheat Timbs and the jogging pants and big Coogee sweaters and stuff like that, and I really love that about Detroit because it keeps the hominess here, and I would definitely want to see that continue.
And what advice do you have to young aspiring artists wanting to go into your career field?
I would just like to round them up like they're my little babies because I just started off, and it's really hard when you start off and you're a girl, first of all, and you're in Detroit and you're trying to go to these studios and record and stuff like that. Everything isn't as good as what it seems. And some girls, they feel like, I don't want girls to feel like they have to lose their self-worth to do anything to get to their dreams, because that's not true at all. Anybody who told you that is not true. You are able to do whatever without giving up anything to do anything, period. So I would definitely want to tell them that, and to stick with it, because sometimes I fall off and I don't record as many singing videos as I should, and I see people on Instagram like they're hurt, like they comment on my pictures like, when are you gonna record another video? And it touches my heart. So I would definitely tell them to stick with it and to keep going, and don't stop.
Yeah. And nice talking to you today, Kara.
Nice talking to you too.
And remember, this is Talking to the Future with Jovate Gray. The future isn't always tomorrow, but today. And if you do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share. And next week I have a really special guest I'm interviewing. Next week I'm interviewing you. Peace out, Detroit.
Yo, don't pinch me if I'm dreaming. Don't wake me if I'm sleeping. I'm living in a dream. Live my imagination. Just run away with me. I'm living in a dream. Carrot diamond ring. True religion jeans. Got a bodyguard on the front line. I own the clothes that you try on. My shoes, they be Giuseppe. But it's all nigga real